Installation of multi-zone split units. Installation location selection. An appropriate position should be chosen before the installation of split air conditioner. Here are some inappropriate positions of installation. There is heat source or steam source near the installation position. There are obstacles which block the air circulation near the installation position. There is fume or droplet near the installation position. Being too close to combustible objects such as curtain, clothing and other movable items. Position which is within 1 meter, 40 inches, far away from television, stereo or other household appliances. Ventilation is poor and there are obstacles around, which may affect airflow. Position where flammable, explosive or corrosive gas may leaks. It is recommended that customized anti-corrosion air conditioner for the area like seaside where corrosion is strong. It is recommended to build shelters above the outdoor unit in the area with heavy snow or heavy rain. It is recommended to build a barrier in front of the outdoor unit towards the wind direction in strong windy area. Choose the position with well ventilation, but also sheltered from the rain and direct sun, expose if possible. When the outdoor unit is installed along the street, additional wind backflow device should be taken into consideration to prevent wind from blowing pedestrian directly. Preparation of installation tools. During the installation, the following tools may be used: vacuum pump, pressure gauge, electric drill, clamp meter, multimeter. Installation requirement. Pipe length limits. The maximum pipe lengths should not exceed the values in the table. Combination of indoor and outdoor unit. Choose suitable indoor unit size and outdoor unit size according to the table. Before installation, make several groups of connection pipes, wires and drain pipes and bond them together according to different installation positions of indoor units and quantity of indoor units. Make clear signs of A, B, C on each indoor unit and each connection assembly. Installation of indoor units. Install the indoor units according to the requirements in their installation manual. Note that connect the A pipe assembly to Unit A, B pipe assembly to Unit B, and so on. Take high wall unit as an example. Make good connection of copper pipes. Fasten the nuts with 2 spanners to avoid gas leakage. Make correct connection of cable and press it with pressing pad to avoid the connections to be pulled. Connect the extra drain pipe and seal it with some glue. Install the mounting plate and make a wall hole according to the installation position of indoor unit. Lift the indoor unit and put it on the mounting plate. Insert the pipes into the wall hole to outside. Installation of outdoor unit. Check all the accessories of outdoor unit. There should be enough space for ventilation and service when the outdoor unit is installed. Put the outdoor unit on a flat and tough ground. Determine the positions of fixing bolts according to the holes in the feet of outdoor unit. Drill the holes for fixing bolts. insert the expansion bolts by a hammer and remove the fixing nut and washers. Put on the outdoor unit and make sure the fixing bolts go through the holes of the feet. Fit spring washer and flat washer. Fix the nuts to ensure the stability of the outdoor unit. Connection of copper pipes. Open the cover of valves and unscrew the valve caps. Note that connect pipe assembly A to valve A, pipe assembly B to valve B, and so on. Connect valve A first. Align pipe socket of connecting pipe with the bell of globe valve pipe adapter. Screw pipe socket nut to the bottom of globe valve bolt with hand. Connect other valves in turn like this. Fasten all the fixing nuts with 2 spanners. Wiring. For European and other regional units, the cover of wiring terminal and cover of valves is one same part. For North American units, the cover of wiring is an isolated metal part with reserved cable holes because of the requirement of safety certification. The cover should be removed and the cable holes should be opened. Put all the cables through the holes. Same as connection pipes, the connection cables should also be put on clear signs of A, B, and C. Connect the cable A to terminal A, cable B to terminal B, and so on. Release the screws of cable pressing pad and remove them. Connect the cable to corresponding terminal and note the sequence of L, N, and S, or L1, L2, and L3 for North American units. Connect cable B and others in turn, like A. Connect the power cable to the power input terminal. Press all cables with 2 pads and fix them with the screws and make sure the terminals cannot be pulled. Put all the magnetic rings covering each cable to ensure the EMC performance. Vacuum. For the units without master valves, vacuum work should be done on each group of valves. Connect the vacuum pump and pressure gauge on the service port valve A. Start the pump to vacuum and fully open the valve of pressure gauge. Check the indicating of pressure gauge, which should be negative value. 10 to 15 minutes later, when pressure gauge reading is minus 0.1 megapascals, fully close the valve of pressure gauge. Turn off the vacuum pump. After 5 minutes, check the indicating of pressure gauge. It should have no change. Unscrew valve cap of high pressure valve and low pressure valve, and loosen core of high pressure valve through turning it for 1/4 lap counterclockwise with hexagonal socket for 5 seconds. Generally, turn off valve core if pressure gauge reading is about 0.5 megapascals. Wait 1 minute. Check the reading of pressure gauge. It should have no change. Repeat this procedure on other valves, B, C, and so on. Fully open the cores of all valves and put all the valve caps back. For the units with master valves, like North American units, vacuum work need to be only done once on the master valves. Remove all the valve caps and fully open the cores of all valves except for master valves. Connect the vacuum pump and pressure gauge on the service port of master valve. Start the pump to vacuum and fully open the valve of pressure gauge. Check if the reading goes down to negative value. 10 to 15 minutes later, when pressure gauge reading is minus 0.1 megapascals, fully close the valve of pressure gauge. Turn off the vacuum pump. After 5 minutes, check the indicating of pressure gauge. It should have no change. Disconnect the vacuum pump and fully open the cores of master valves. Leak detect. Leak detector detection. Probe moves around weld junction at slow and uniform speed of 2 to 5 centimeters a second, and the probe is kept at the length of 1 to 5 millimeters, 0.04 to 0.2 inches, away from the valves and connectors. It turns one lap around the valve ports of high pressure valve and low pressure valve respectively. If leak alarm occurs, remove probe for retesting and confirmation. Soapy water detection. Apply soapy water. Washing powder is inapplicable, of high concentration to all interfaces of nuts with brush. Then observe it for 2 to 3 minutes. Repeat this as needed. If bubbles emerge, leakage exists in the system. Nut should be tightened further. Put the wiring cover and valve protection cover back. This method of leak detection is equally applicable for indoor unit. After it is confirmed that there is no leakage, insulation sleeve is used to wrap joints. Automatic wiring, piping correction function. This function can be used if you doubt that there may be wrong connection of the pipes and cables, such as that A pipes are connected to A valves, but A cable is connected to B or C terminal. Open the top cover of the outdoor unit and connect the power to it. Find the check button and 88 digital display on the main control board. Press and hold the check button more than 7 seconds until the display changed from FA to CE. Then, the outdoor will start and execute the correction operation. CE will disappear and the outdoor unit will be off automatically in 10 to 15 minutes. Now, the wrong connections have been corrected.